Deuteronomy chapter 33, verses 1 through 4. Deuteronomy chapter 33, verses 1 through 4. And this is the blessing wherewith Moshe, the man of the Almighty, blessed the children of Israel before his death. And he said, Yah came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them. He shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000s of saints. From his right hand went a fiery law for them. Yea, he loved the people. All his saints are in thy hand. And they sat down at thy feet. Everyone shall receive thy words. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. The text says, and he said, Yah came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them. He shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000 of saints. The text says, yea, he loved the people. All his saints are in thy hand. Praise Yah. So I'm going to ask the question again. What is a saint according to the Holy Scriptures of the Bible? What is a saint? Who are the saints? Who are the saints of the Most High? When you look up the word saint in the dictionary, you're going to find out that the word saint is defined as holy. Holy. And what does holy mean? The word holy is synonymous with holiness and sanctification. Sanctification. To be holy is to be sanctified. To be holy is to be sanctified. Holiness and sanctified are equivalent terms. A saint is a holy person. A saint is a holy person. To be a saint means to be sanctified and holy. It comes from the Hebrew word kodesh, meaning set apart. Set apart unto Yah. Set apart unto the Almighty. Set apart to the Holy One of Israel. Set apart unto holiness for Yah's use. In the Scriptures, when it speaks about the saints of the Most High, it's talking about sanctified and holy people. That's what it's talking about. So this can't be talking about what most people think about when they hear the word saint mentioned in common everyday use. Brothers and sisters, saints are not what you find in your average Christian church today. There are very few Christian churches that truly practice holiness today. You won't find any sanctified churches today. For example, how many Christian churches will you find today that keep the holy Sabbath of Yah? How many churches today keep seventh-day Sabbath? Because that's one of the 10 Commandments, right? According to the Holy Scriptures of the Bible, we're supposed to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. to keep it Kodesh, to set it apart, holy unto Yah. According to the scriptures, the Sabbath is the seventh day of the week. That means the Sabbath day is not Sunday, people. But most Christians treat the seventh day as just a normal day. But they treat Sunday as a special day. And that's how they roll in the Christian church. Almighty Yah made a covenant with our nation of people, and Yah cannot break his covenant. We know that Yah Almighty cannot lie. And there are two things that we know for a fact that Yah cannot do. And that's lie or die. That's why we know that the New Testament Messiah can't be the Most High. Because the New Testament Messiah did both. He lied and he died. But the true and living Almighty One, the creator of the universe, can neither lie nor die. Reading from Psalms chapter 148, verse 13 and 14. Psalms 148, verse 13 and 14, and it reads, "Let them praise the name of Yah, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Hallelujah. Praise ye Yah." The text says, he also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Hallelujah. This is a people near unto him, the saints of the Most High. This is speaking of Israel. This is speaking of his chosen people, Yah's chosen people, not the Gentiles, not the heathens, not the Christians. Yah did not make any covenant with the Christians. Yah did not make any covenant with the Gentiles. I know some of you don't want to hear that. And you want to challenge me on this. Because you claim the Gentiles became equal partakers, equal partners in the covenants and blessings of Israel. But that's a lie. The false apostle Paul claims that Gentiles became equal partners and have equal access, equal citizenship in the commonwealth of Israel. That's a lie. The false apostle Paul, he says that his Messiah, his Christ, in his Christ, he says there's no difference between Jew or Gentile. But isn't that rather strange? We can't find that nowhere in the Mosaic law and the testimony of the prophets. We can't find this false doctrine of Paul's. Nowhere. In the law and the testimony. And we're told in Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. They speak in darkness. They walk in darkness. We will be definitely dealing with the Apostle Paul and his lies in future lessons. But the new covenant is not made with the Gentiles. It's not made with the other nations. The new covenant is made with the house of Israel and the house of Judah, not the church of Christ. So I don't want to hear nothing about Jews and Gentiles being equal citizens in the Commonwealth of Israel. That's a lie. I don't know what these Christians are talking about. I don't know how they can claim to be under the new covenant when the new covenant has nothing to do with the Christian New Testament. I repeat, the new covenant or the renewed covenant is made with the same people as was the old covenant. It's made with the same people as was the old covenant. The new covenant is made with the saints of the Most High. The new covenant is made with the elect of Israel. The elect, the saints of Israel. Brothers and sisters, the Tanakh, the Torah, the writings, this book of remembrance was not a book written for Gentiles. It's not a book written for Christians. That's why they don't even like to deal with our book. They don't like dealing with the so-called Old Testament. They feel more comfortable just reading from the New Testament. That way they don't have to deal with holiness. That way they can totally disregard the moral law. That way they can always find an escape from the law of Yah. And although they got our holy scriptures included, lumped in with their heathen New Testament Greek writings, we know that the New Testament contradicts the so-called Old Testament. The so-called New Testament is diametrically opposed to the law and the testimony of Moshe and the prophets. That's why we don't deal with it. We don't deal with no damn New Testament.